Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com. Today is Tuesday, April the 13th, 2010. If you watched our video on Monday, you know that we're calling for a continuation of a trend we've been seeing develop, basically companies and data coming out that's missing analysts' expectations, basically showing that analysts are being overly optimistic and price of stocks and markets are basically keyed or priced at points based on people's anticipations of the future. So when they miss, they have to revalue lower. I want to show you today's chart here, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is a 2-day chart. 15. Each one of these candlesticks is a 15-minute time period. This line here is the close from Monday, and then you'll notice after I said that, within a few minutes after that video was made, Alcoa came out, and of course they did in fact miss expectations. They didn't improve, but they missed expectations, showing again that same trend we've been talking about. And what we got the following open as soon as the market could trade on that news, as Alcoa reported after the close. And again, here we have that sell-off right there. Okay, now the market did bounce back up from there. This is, in my opinion, simply because the market hasn't caught on to the fact that this trend that's developing where we're missing analysts' targets. So until they realize that, it's going to keep bouncing like that and try to move forward, putting that behind it, thinking that, okay, well, Alcoa was just one company. It's not going to be an overall trend. The rest of them will, meet expectations or beat expectations. And I don't think that's the case. I do think you will have the occasional company that comes out and beats, or the occasional comes out and meets the expectations, but there will also be the occasional that come out and totally misses. And so overall, I would look for this to keep selling off as news comes out and investors realize that they've overpriced their stocks and they're going to adjust lower. So you're going to see the adjust lower and the bounce higher, and then they adjust lower and they bounce higher as the market continues to try to fight it until it catches on to the reality of what I'm telling you is going on. Once the market realizes that, especially if there's a back-to-back companies missing, then the market may just start to adjust lower consecutively day after day after day, and then it'd be basically the end result will come sooner than expected, where the market realizes we've overpriced everything. So be looking for that, okay? Now, we have, I think, Intel reports after the close today. I don't really know how they're going to report. I just believe that overall, the overall trend, not individual companies I'm naming here, I'm just saying overall trend, companies are going to miss expectations as opposed to beat them. So be watching for that. Some new news for you. I was out last night on the internet surfing around, and I ran across a guy who was talking about our website. He was basically referring us to his friends, which was awful cool of him. He was telling them that he's never paid for a subscription, so he doesn't know what's behind the veil, but he recommended our nightly free videos on the market analysis and the alerts, and I appreciate that. I realize also that the way this market is, and everybody's watching their finances pretty tight, so you're not going to take risk where you don't need to, But I honestly believe, as a member of PerfectStockAlert.com, you're going to gain information you're not going to get anywhere else. And I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is, so to speak. So if you can tell a friend about our services, just do like you've been doing. Say, hey, buddy, check out PerfectStockAlert.com. I will give you a free membership to PerfectStockAlert.com, full access. You want to know what's in my portfolio? There you go. You want to know what our small cap alerts are like? There you go. By doing this, I also benefit our full access members because I can now do videos on our small caps, and that will start this weekend. I won't have to worry about, because like on YouTube, any video I post up there is public access, so this will allow me to basically cross that gray area and not worry about it too much. But again, I want to thank you all for recommending us to your friends. You have made us as successful as we are. Our success is due to you, and I definitely appreciate that, and I'm going to continue to work my best for you to show you what I see. If you're not following us on Facebook yet, I highly recommend you do that, or subscribe to our channel on YouTube. These are some great assets and benefits to being a member. Um, we can provide just that much more intraday analysis. We can post important news that we see that we believe pertains to our analysis. A lot of good stuff out there. So again, I thank you for all that you've done for us. Help me continue to help you. Steal a line from a movie right there. And again, God bless. Enjoy the evening. Keep watching those markets, and let's keep seeing if my analysis holds up on this over time. Okay. I mean, like I said, um, Alcoa reported in line with what I was expecting for the overall markets, but that's just one. You know, we've seen a few for the past couple of weeks follow that same pattern, but I want to see the majority of them do that. So let's just keep an eye on it and see what we get. God bless and enjoy the evening.